What's your favorite scary movie?
Do you ever fantasize about
damn enchiladas?
That's much too vulgar a display of power, Karen.
Let me ask you one question. Are you having fun?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Because I promise you, you and I are going to have some fun.
Oh, no.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Shut up, you bitch hog. Game over.
Welcome back to the Dreadcast. One and all, my name is Tom.
I'm not Tom.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And to anyone just firstly watching this on the YouTube video, this is weird for both of us. We are actually in the same room. Wow.
I mean, we have been in the same room for
but
every other
in
recording.
The video, it looks like we're in separate rooms.
Right, it's the first time we've not had two cameras set up. We're trying a
really
widescreen
weird.
camera, see what it's like.
It's really weird. It feels weird. But we'll see what it looks like. It may only be for this episode. It may be a constant.
It does mean when you do your traditional thing of reaching out and just doing that to tell me to raise my voice a bit, it won't be off camera now. It'll be clearly on the camera.
Quite literally.
Lick your fingers.
Oh, don't lick my fingers. Not again. Not like that. So yeah, we're going to go with this. Just a little heads up for the YouTube people if you do watch this. Speaking of YouTube, thank you for helping us reach 450 subs. We greatly appreciate it. On to 500.
Yay.
Probably not after today's episode with what we're talking about because...
I don't know. A lot of people search for absolute shite.
They do.
Maybe that'll work.
I mean, this is why I love Red Letter Media, and I'm going to... Not that they watch it, but anyone that watches us or listens to us, if you know Red Letter Media and you know the films that they watch in their Best of the Worst series, then you may enjoy this episode. This is your fault as well.
It's my fault.
This is all your fault, Nick, by the way. So yeah, we've got a little bit of business to take care of before we get into the films today.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay.
We do indeed. I just wanted to get that out of the way straight away about the new. It looks so wide. I mean, it is wide, but also the camera's there, and I'm used to looking at the camera above my screen here. Like, it's. No,
Just look at each other. Forget the camera.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, why we don't need to look at the camera. Just forget about them.
Hope it's still recording.
Forget about them. It is. Yeah, I just had to check it is recording. So yes, we're back. Obviously, we did. I know we've said that last couple of times. We did take the hiatus in the Hummer.
We took a hiatus in a Hummer.
I'm leaving that in. I'm leaving that. I'm not going to edit that out.
We stole an American military vehicle and had a nap.
Do you remember the phase of Hummers in the world, mid 2000s?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the least stable vehicles as well.
Like 3 miles to the gallon.
Look, it's a pothole. Oh, we've rolled over.
Yeah, but look how many subwoofers you can put in the back. Anyway, the hiatus in the past summer.
Have you seen the stretch Hummer in Watford?
No, I've seen them before.
Yeah, there's one of the limo places in Watford has a stretch Hummer, and it's like hot pink.
Yeah, I think I have seen that. Yeah, they're dastardly. They're disgusting. So we came back with Motel Hell, and also just a recap of what we've been watching this past summer. Mostly what you've been watching. You like to get around.
I am a filthy film slut.
And shout out to my friend Cara who came up with the name. Who knows what we did this summer? I was very happy with that title of the name because I couldn't think of what to title that episode.
And all my stuff was absolute shite.
Yeah, I just ignore you.
Yeah, fair enough.
So if you have missed the do go back and check all that out. Again, before we get into today's episode, which has got some business to take care of, I've got it listed here.
Ooh.
We have an email. A legit email.
Imali.
We have an email from one Jack. It says, "Hi there. Just a bit of info you might want regarding the movie Creep from 2004, if you didn't already know." Now,
I love Creep.
You did actually comment on the episode because I think I spoke to you back and forth in the comments, and it was, I think I told you what he said. It was about the hidden feature in the. Oh no, this is the news. Sorry, Jack. This is the news about the remake, the possible remake.
Oh,
yeah.
Creep as in the set in the subway film. Okay, I thought you meant as in the found footage movie.
No, but we did mention that because I said I'd been watching it. I didn't really enjoy it that much.
I really liked the first Creep.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the sequel or the TV show, but I did like the kind of creepy videographer filming the guy.
That bothered me. But yeah, he's just sent a link in here about the potential remake. Apologies. This is late to reading your email, but we haven't recorded in a while, so I'm just getting around. I wanted to make sure I covered it now.
So the only actor I remember from Creep was, I think, Richie Blackwood.
Not Richard Blackwood.
Possibly Richard Blackwood.
The entertainer / DJ.
No. He was in... the actor was in Lock, Stock.
Yeah, I think I know who you mean.
Yeah, and he was in... I'm pretty sure his surname was Blackwood.
He, I know of him from an Only Fools and Horses episode where he holds them up in a supermarket.
Okay.
He's the Shadow. He calls himself the Shadow. He's
Okay.
He's a right villain, he is.
He is, it must be, yeah.
But yeah, there's a potential remake of Creep. I think it says here Shudder have picked it up. I don't know if it's going to go ahead. I kind of hope it doesn't.
Yep.
I have kind of a fondness to this film. And that was after me and Aidan did an episode on it about a year ago. Didn't like it beforehand. You've seen this?
Oh, I saw it very
2004?
much shortly after it came out.
Yeah, so did I. He also goes on to say, also, if you didn't know this, you can wine and dine at Leatherface's charming abode in Texas. Oh, you going back to Creep?
Vaz Blackwood.
Vaz.
It was Blackwood.
Yes, the name Vaz. Yes, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's in Mean Machine that we were talking about.
Oh yeah,
He's the guy that can get anything.
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking about Vinnie Jones' Mean Machine.
Because I'm wearing a Mean Machine t-shirt, but this is from...
the Adam Sandler film.
Yeah, from The Longest Yard.
Yeah. So yeah, it also goes on to say, also, if you didn't know this, you can wine and dine at Leatherface's charming abode in Texas. So the Sawyer house, basically, from the original film.
Cool.
Now, I did know this, but I also knew they moved the house, the original house in the original film. They've moved it, but it is a restaurant, and I've got it up here, Hooper's. They've got a merch shop, and you can wine and dine. You can book a table.
They've moved it. Is it still in Texas?
Yeah, it is.
Because it wasn't.
It is. Yeah.
The house from Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the Vegas Strip.
But yeah, I think that would be such a cool place to visit.
All the meat is unspecified.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a theme in the second film, where the cook wins the chili cook-off. You mentioned this to me. Yeah, and he never elaborates where the meat's from, but obviously you know. Have you ever visited any famous horror movie locations in the UK?
I don't think so. No.
The only one that
I probably have, but not knowing it.
Oh yeah.
As a kid, my mum used to take me to lots of old castles and stuff, and they've filmed some probably Hammer horror there or something. So I've probably, without knowing it, visited some movie places,
movie locations. Yeah. The one I think you've I know we talked about this last time. Classic horror films that you may not have seen or just gotten around to, which you will. We'll get to that. You've seen Hellraiser?
Yes.
So the house in that is in Dollis Hill.
Okay.
And I with a few friends about a year ago, we went to search it out, and it's just a bog standard house, but it's quite cool to see.
With some very angry homeowners. Get out of here!
No, I think there was a car in the drive, so I slyly just walked past and took a picture and then walked off. But yeah, it's just North London, just a bog standard house, but that's the outside house in Hellraiser. It's pretty cool to see, and I'd really like to get a list of locations like that around London or around England that you can actually get to. And,
I saw parts of Sleepy Hollow being filmed.
Was that the set or is that location?
I saw the set, literally. Well,
that thing is, the set doesn't exist anymore.
I live really near to it when it was being filmed.
You're talking L Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not L Street. That was...
Leafson?
Leafson, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because they put flyers through everyone's letterbox, like, we're going to be blowing something up tonight, just so you know, don't need to call the police.
Well, that's nice of them.
That was when they were burning the Ferris wheel. No, the Ferris wheel, the windmill. Ferris wheel?
The Ferris wheel.
Yes, when they were blowing up the windmill near the end of the film.
I remember, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Hooper's kingisland.com. Love your podcast, have subscribed. So many things you mention or review make me feel very nostalgic or relatable. Not many friends or family, but like good horror to talk about. Well, Jack, that's awesome. Not the last thing. I did the Chris Tarrant there.
The last thing's great though. Nice. It's nice to feel liked.
I really appreciate you writing in. It means a lot. Even just linking some news articles. Or
I didn't know
like
that they were remaking Creep.
Yeah.
You said you did know. You didn't tell me because you're a dick. So, Jack, thank you for telling me they're remaking Creep because he didn't tell me.
A lot of these news reports of so and so is getting remake, so and so is getting remake. It rarely ever happens.
Yeah, but I didn't know that had even been touted.
Oh, I'm going to start a podcast with Jack then.
Well,
be like that.
Yeah.
God.
Well, no, you do all the editing, so.
Jack, I'm taking all the compliments back now. Thanks back. Don't ever contact the show again. You're barred. You're barred from contacting the Dreadcast.
All right, message it, and I'll read the email. I won't let him see it.
No, thank you, Jack. Appreciate it a lot, and do continue writing in. And whatever questions, news you come up with, it'd be great to hear from you and anyone else out there. And you can write in too,
especially Vaz Blackwood.
Yeah, Vaz, if you're out there, chime in. We'll do a creep interview. Why not? We'll get you on Zoom and we'll talk about creep. But if you want,
and Lockstock.
Oh, that horror film, Lockstock.
Yeah, and that one episode of Only Fools.
And that what he is the shadow, he's a villain. But if you want to write in, where can you write into?
That would be the Dreadcastpodcast at gmail.com.
I'm sorry.
Is it the Dreadcast podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, I was right there.
I'm sorry. What's that email?
What's that again?
Yeah, what's that?
The Dreadcastpodcast at gmail.com.
Well done, sir, and thank you again, Jack. Right, next bit of business. Spin the wheel.
Make a deal.
What are you doing? Currently in October.
Well, you know what I do in October.
But the people, Jack doesn't know.
Well, some of them might if they'd seen the TikTok.
They're very. I'm a couple of days behind on that.
Yeah, a little bit. So every day of October, I watch a horror film I have not seen before. It's my way of trying to expand my horror intake and what I've seen. So far, I did Gunjam, Haunted Asylum.
Gunjam, yes.
Which I thoroughly enjoyed.
I liked it. It's okay.
I did Eli, which was a Netflix horror film, which I actually thought was really fun. And I very much enjoyed the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I did an absolute pile of shite called Pentagram.
You're going with that, okay.
Yeah, Pentagram was awful. Pentagram was 80 minutes and it felt like 4 or 5 days. Badly written, badly acted.
It felt about.
Well, what we did today.
We'll get into that.
But, Pentagram was... The thing that was worse about Pentagram was they used... they had good quality cameras. I mean, they didn't have a tripod, which was fucking annoying, but they had a good quality camera, nice looking set.
Constantly
it was just kind of slightly shaking. Yeah, so it could have been better, but the script was abysmal. And I can't actually remember what the other film is I've watched.
Well, the film today.
Well, that isn't one of my...
We're at 5th of October, so 5 films.
Yeah, today's...
4 films. You haven't watched today's, right?
I have watched today's.
Is that...
Today's was...
It's not the film we're
No.
talking about today.
These are separate. Okay. Today's film was Witchfinder General.
Oh, I have heard over so many years, just people, more so I think Americans on podcasts or shows mention that title, and I've never actually looked into it.
I've seen a few kind of takes on it. Like, do you remember the TV show Monkey Dust? It was a BBC 3 animated show, very adult.
Yeah,
it had 3 seasons, and then it stopped because the creator died. They had a character, I think, in the 3rd season called the Pedo Finder General. So the idea of the Witchfinder General is it's a guy finding witches who aren't really witches and killing them in the name of God and getting paid for it. So the Pedo Finder General was very much a case of anyone getting accused of paedophilia or even like nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you are an adult man. You are looking at children in their underwear. I'm at the swimming pool. Doesn't count, pedo. And also there was a comedy show, I think it was just called Witchfinder, with Tim Key.
Okay, yeah.
And I can't, Rosie something from This Is England.
Not Rosie O'Donnell.
No. But it was a comedy show. So they've kind of taken comedy out of Witchfinder General. But Witchfinder General, the film, is a fantastic movie.
Okay.
It's made in 1968. Visually. Visually looks great. After I watched the film, I looked into a bit of the kind of making of. They couldn't afford a boom cam, so they hired a cherry picker from a nearby thing.
Amazing.
They've got a lot of stuff was filmed in parks and in castles.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Vincent Price is the Witchfinder General.
Of course.
Every scene he is in, he steals it.
It's Vincent Price.
Exactly. He draws your attention, and his voice just keeps your attention.
Was his nephew Jodie in?
No, but he did have a little psychic who was his professional torturer. But the film was really, really good. Also, it flew by. It's about 90 minutes long. It felt about 45. It's absolutely flew by. Really good. One problem.
Okay.
It's not a horror.
Is that in a term of it's subjective, like it's not scary and it doesn't come across as a horror, or was it to this modern day at 68?
Some horrific stuff happens in the film, like the witch is being burned,
Yeah.
and one of the characters being raped. So there's some horrific stuff that happens, but it's not. It doesn't feel like a horror.
Okay.
It's described as a period folk horror, but the horror doesn't come across.
But again, is that to subjectively to you, you're not finding it scary, or you're just not seeing the horror aspects within it?
I think it could be the second, but I watched it with somebody who has a very low horror tolerance, and she said, "This isn't
What,
horror."
as in, there's
She doesn't like horror films. She hates horror films.
A weak horror film would scare the shit out of her.
Yeah, like I've watched a few of my 1 a month horror films with her, and she's kind of like hiding under.
I see.
Hiding under a blanket.
Those are the
or
people I
snuggling up
love
and really
watching
scared.
horror films with.
That's the same. Really enjoy it because I'm seeing how jaded I am with some things. Because she's reacting like, "Oh, this is terrifying," and I'm just like, "What?" She didn't have any fear at all in Witchfinder General.
Okay, interesting.
But I'd still say it was a really, really good film. When it was originally released, it was X-rated.
I mean, back then,
Yeah.
you show a bit of ankle and you're X-rated.
And it had a
With a
different
wrist.
name in the States. They released it the something worm or something. Give it a weird name, which was based on an Edgar Allan Poe poem.
Oh, nice.
Which had nothing to do with the film. So the film ended with Vincent Price reading the poem. Like, I think maybe over the credits.
Like a sort of monologue for Thriller.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
But it made decent money in the States on the video rental market. It made something like 150,000.
That's how films made their money
Yeah.
for decades. I remember an interview with Matt Damon saying, "We made the money on DVDs and videos."
Yeah.
Because the film would be out and it would take 6 months for the DVD to come out, and then they would skyrocket in prices. Okay, that's really cool. I'm glad you. Again, I said this to you before, and I said it last year. I'm glad you ventured out from the streaming services.
Yeah. Although I am trying to find some older stuff on streaming services as well.
Well, are you? You want some older stuff? Because what I've done for you here, sir,
okay,
is I have made a will of a load of films that I don't think you've seen most of these, and we'll spin it 5 times, and they can go into your list.
Okay, I've seen The Burning.
You have? Oh, good.
That's Jason Alexander, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
Right,
The Burning.
any of them you want to? I'll put this on the screen as well. In a sec.
I've seen Night of the Living Dead remake.
You have? Good.
Yeah, I've seen Cannibal Holocaust.
Okay. This is good.
I think that's it for those that I've seen.
Yeah. Okay. No, I haven't worked out
I had to put it on the screen so everyone can see what you're picking for me.
I can do it. I can achieve this.
We have the technology. We just don't want to spend a lot of money. Yeah, over
Right.
there. Okay, I'm going to write it down on my phone once you pick that. My phone once my phone
Where
once
is
you
it?
pick
Where
that.
is your phone? So I wanted to just I've talked to you a lot about, oh, you should watch this, you should watch this, but now you have a reason because
Yeah.
you're trying to do this challenge. So I was like, okay, let me just do a wheel. You love a wheel. We love a wheel here at the Dreadcast, a spinning wheel. Let me slap a load of films on there that I don't think you've seen. Just had to take a few off. We'll spin it 5 times and add them to your. You have to watch them in 5 in a row. But add them to your list at least.
Cool.
Okay. Would you like to do the honours, sir?
I trust you.
You trust me?
Yeah, I'm going
All
to
right.
face
Let's
the
go.
microphone.
Film
otherwise.
1. So how you doing? You all right? You good? Yeah. Oh yes.
Wait.
A Brian Usner.
Wait, is that the one with, like, they end up kind of a giant creature orgy?
Yeah.
I saw it.
The shunting.
Yeah, you got me to watch it last year.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right,
you did
well-
an episode on it with Adrian. Aiden.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and then you got me to watch it, like, straight away.
All right, that's gone really
Great
well.
start.
Let's. All right, let's try that again then, shall we? Take 2. Weather today, eh?
It's getting a bit
You're
warmer.
about to say you've seen?
I've not seen Eraserhead.
Oh.
This is the exploding heads, right?
No,
Oh,
that is Scanners.
Okay, Eraser.
Fuck it, let's put Scanners on there as well then. Eraserhead is David Lynch.
Oh, nice.
His most
Most
David
Lynchy.
Lynch. Let's put Scanners on here because Scanners rules. Have you seen Jacob's Ladder?
No.
Okay, put that on there as well.
Okay, just keep adding things.
Okay. We got rid of Eraserhead. We get rid of that. Okay, and go.
Do. Here
This is
comes
for the Showcase
another one.
Showdown.
From Beyond.
Ooh,
Is
very
that
nice.
one of your Italian films?
One of my Italian films. There are Italian films on here.
Okay.
No, From Beyond is H.P. Lovecraft
Oh,
film
ooh,
with
okay.
Jeffrey Combs in. Jeffrey Combs, Ken Foray, and Barbara Crampton. Horror royalty, all three of them. Very odd film. Okay, next one. I need to put the prices right for you on here. Suspiria, one of my all-time favorite horror films.
Is this one of your Italian films?
This is.
I was going to say that for every film now.
Is the wonderful Dario Argento.
Oh, is this one of the trilogy?
No.
The From Hell trilogy?
No, but they were on here as well.
Okay.
That is the Gates of Hell trilogy.
Okay.
City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, and House by the Cemetery. Though I don't rate House by the Cemetery too much, so it's not on here.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3 or 2?
3. Eraserhead, From Beyond, Suspiria.
I don't know how to count.
Well, it would be 4 if he kept on
Watch it
the
again.
one I'd already seen.
Oh no! Oh, thank
Ooh,
God.
The Beyond.
Now, this is the second in the Gates of the Hell trilogy, but they're not necessarily.
You don't need to watch one.
No,
for the
you
other.
can watch The Beyond. The Beyond is my favourite of them. And as per, I believe this has been filmed like most of these Italian giallo horror films. They're shot with no audio.
Yeah,
and then they're dubbed over. Yeah.
I saw a movie last year. I think it was maybe the year before. I can't remember his name right now, but it had an actor who I can't remember his name either. Good start here. Toby Huss, I think. No, Toby something.
Mm-hmm.
He's anyway. No, the idea is that he's a British Foley artist who's gone over to Italy to work for a studio who've made a giallo horror, and he's doing the sound for them.
Oh,
but
okay.
he slowly goes insane. It's a really good film.
If you remember
Cannot
the title,
remember its name.
It does sound really interesting, actually. Yeah.
But it's an actor. Do you remember there was that TV show, Mr. Something versus the Post Office? It was really big last year.
Yeah.
The main actor from that was the main actor in this interesting
The
film.
main actor in this thing that we don't know the title for is the lead in this film we don't know the title for.
Yes.
Great. Spin number 5. Perfect. Absolute perfect.
Is this The Vampire Next Door?
Creep Show. The Vampire Next Door?
Is this the film where he has a vampire next door?
No, that's Fright Night.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Creep Show is an anthology film done by
Oh, I
George
love anthology films.
by George A. Romero and Stephen King.
Oh, holy crap. This should be fun.
I've told you about Creep Show before. Creep Show is superb. Creep Show 2, take it or leave it. Okay, you happy with them?
Eraserhead, From Beyond, Suspiria, The Beyond, and Creepshow. I've got From Beyond and The Beyond. Are they in any way related?
No.
Okie dokie.
No, not whatsoever. And if you need them, I can get them for you. I can get them, down the pub.
Yeah.
Man in his bag and whatnot. I can get them for you. It's fine. Don't worry.
The guy who works out the back of his ice cream van, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I should have put the Ice Cream Man on here.
Is that a film?
It's Ron Howard's brother.
Punky Brewster? Just searching Ice Cream Man now.
Get rid of that first.
Oh, dude, yeah, okay. I recognise that actor.
Of course you would with a face like that. Clint Howard. Yeah.
Okay. It looks horrendous.
Yeah. Okay. So that was how long have we been going for actually? And get a little bit more, and we're not going to have much to talk about. This might actually end up being another shoot the shit episode. I wanted to just bring up what I've been doing the last couple of weeks is going through the Conjuring universe.
Okay. I've seen, I think Insidious is the first one, yeah?
No, it's not related to the films.
Oh, okay.
Patrick Wilson is in that, but he's a completely different character.
Oh, okay. I've seen Insidious.
Now,
I don't think I've seen any of the Conjuring films.
so I've seen Insidious and I hated it. It then led me to the assumption that The Conjuring and all these other films that followed, at that point I didn't realize it was the same universe, were just these cheap jump scares. Like, well produced, but they're a bit of backlog, bit of story, bit of plot, and then bang, what's that? Oh, then the audio starts to come in, then builds up, silent, and then jump scare, and we rinse and repeat that, and they were exhausting, those jump scares. We've talked about this before. Exorcist 3, peak jump scare, because it leads you on and on and on, and you don't know it's coming.
Yeah,
those are the best types of jump scares that you don't realize they're coming. I had just assumed that I have no interest in these films. They're also about paranormal activity, which I don't really have much interest in. They're very Hollywood. They're very mainstream. They're dumbed down for the audience with cheap jump scares. And I wanted to prove myself wrong. So I was like, I'm going to go through this whole series. So they actually include the Conjuring films, Annabelle films.
Yep, she's the doll, yeah?
Yep, the Nun films.
I've not seen the Nun. I'll be honest, I've not seen any of these films.
Yeah, so there's about 7 or 8.
And there's a sequel, like Nun 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, this time it's Back in the Habit.
Yeah, that's another one I watched last night. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus the latest Conjuring that came out this year, Conjuring Last Rites. Conjuring 1 is, in my opinion, probably the best out of all of them. It's the most tolerable. It's okay. All the characters are kind of likable. What I really appreciated about the Conjuring 1, there's no gaslighting in it. You get in a lot of horror films.
Oh, you're mad. There's something going on there.
Yeah, you're crazy. No, this possession, it's simple. It's possession happening around this family house, more so to the wife. The husband is believing her. He wants to get the paranormal experts in and deal with this. It's not, she's crazy. She's crazy. I can't be dealing with this anymore. And I really appreciated that, I think, the most out of the whole film.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of the films get a bit dire, I think. Cheap jump scares, bad acting, bad writing. A lot of, why did you do that? This makes no sense. A lot of bad lighting. Why is there a moon there and a moon there and a moon there and light coming from down below? They're lit because they're main Hollywood films. They need to be bright. I hate that. Dolls don't do anything for me, so Annabelle never really scared me. They're not scary, these films. Chucky, not scary, but it's fun.
But entertaining, yeah.
Entertaining.
I told you I watched the remake of Chucky, I think, last year.
Which one? The one they changed his design?
No, the remake, complete remake.
With, sorry, the remake, and there was the rebooted the series. Yeah, the remake with.
Although I saw the first season when it came out.
Did the remake have Aubrey Plaza in?
Yeah, Aubrey Plaza she was the mum.
That looked awful.
Mark Hamill was the voice of Chucky. I mean, that's solid.
That's a good voice.
The idea was that it was like a robot doll.
Mm. Oh,
and they'd switched it to evil. Basically, it'd been like programmed
like the Twilight
evil.
Zone.
I was thinking more The Simpsons.
Yeah, well, that's
someone said this doll to evil.
Zone. Yeah.
As a film, it was okay, but I remember getting very annoyed with the continuity editor at one point.
Oh, really?
Character gets in the car, and I think her grandson's like, "Don't forget to put your seatbelt on, Grandma."
Yeah.
And then she drives off with a seatbelt on, and in the next scene it's off, but then it's on again, and then it's off again, and it's on again, and it ends up being a key fucking plot point.
It's just lazy.
Yeah.
It's just lazy.
I saw a clip on, this is not horror now, but I saw a clip the other day of, on Reddit. It was a 30-second scene, and I can't remember the actor's name, but he's wearing like a beanie hat, and it keeps cutting to the person he's talking to and then cutting back to him, and every time it cuts back to him, his beanie hat is on differently. It's like he's got a little tag, and the tag will be on his forehead, then the tag will be around the side, then the hat will be pulled down really low, then it'll be up really high, and it's the same scene, and it's not a comedy. It's like if it was one of the scary movie films where her hat gets bigger and bigger and bigger, that's fine. Yeah, this wasn't supposed to be a comedy, which made it really ridiculous. Bad continuity.
It never
really, when it's bad enough that you notice it, that's the problem.
So yeah, the Nun films, the imagery of the nun, the demonic nun in these films, I like, but I feel like, in certain films you can find trivia and facts of how long was this person actually had screen time for, and it's only 3 minutes. What? I feel like the Nun is maybe only like 3 minutes in this film.
It's like Hopkins winning the Academy Award for Best
He's
Actor.
barely in it.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 minutes or something. As
barely in it.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs.
The Nun will not be getting any awards. They do get worse. They really do get a lot worse.
They're still churning out money.
Yeah, it baffles me. It baffles me. But hey ho, I feel like I half proved myself wrong and proved myself right at the same time, that I was right to steer clear and not get hyped for these films because they do nothing for me. Conjuring 1, acceptable, good watch. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, but the rest. I mean, the second film is about the Enfield haunting. Have you heard about that? You know Enfield in London.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there's a famous quote unquote haunting from the 80s that happened there. A girl was possessed, and that's what this story is based on. They go to Enfield, but the thing that bothered me the most was obviously they're not going to film inside a real house. They build a set, make it look like the house. The set is huge, and knowing what an English house is like,
Yeah.
they're tiny. But they're built for camera. The set's built for cameras, the lighting. And I was like, you've got a 3-seater sofa here, and you could probably fit a 2-seater over here and a 2-seater next to it. And this is your living room?
It was a famous haunted Enfield mansion, right?
No, just a suburban house. A terraced suburban house. Sorry, semi-detached suburban
fair
house.
enough.
Free, but
they're massive.
that bothered me the most, but that's a minor thing. But so the Conjuring universe, tell us what you think. Do you like it? I personally...
I might watch the first one then for one of my October films.
I think you should. I think it's very tolerable. It's a good watch. They do all link. They do all link them up.
Yeah.
Some of them are very loosely
But
linked.
they're not linked to Insidious.
No.
Okay.
No. I didn't like Insidious. I really didn't like, and that's probably another universe I'm going to try and get through because there's lots of them, and I think there's a spin-off. And
See, I thought Annabelle was linked to Insidious.
no, it's purely linked to Conjuring. No, purely linked. And the thing with Annabelle, the doll isn't actually evil. It's a conduit, which means a demon is using the doll to do its business. The doll is just a doll. It's not scary. So, again, subjective scary, but hey ho. I think that's about all for all the business I want to take care of. If you've made it this far, God bless you, because
it's getting worse.
You should probably have left by now. So this episode, as we are, probably half hour in, this is a 2 films under spectacular.
Spectacular.
We thank you. I was hoping you'd do that.
Right, I tend to.
We picked these choices. Was this before I went to Japan?
Before you went insane.
So this was back maybe in March?
Yep. I found my choice within about 3 days.
And was it this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the way 2 films under works, we're going to describe it every time. We try to choose 2 really bottom of the barrel B movie titles that we both have to watch. We bring to the episode, we talk about, and then we pick which one's the best one. But to get there, we have to pick a decade first from 70s, start of the 70s.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, noughties, and 20s. Yeah, there were 6 choices, right?
60s onwards. We pick a decade, and then
I'll get my wheel up.
We get the Raven-sized coffin, nice little model coffin I made here. It's got loads and loads of topics and genres and categories in here, and we pick from there, and we have to try and find a film that matches this from the decade, and go torture ourselves, basically, like we did with today's episode. So back in March when we picked, we got 90s.
Yep.
And we got vampires, which... Do you know what? On hindsight, feels like it should have been.
We didn't do 60s. No, we started on 70s.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Because we had 6 options and we finished with the 2020s.
Yeah. Hindsight, it feels like 90s and vampires just goes together.
It's Blade. Blade is 90s and vampires, but we had to
So
pick
is
a bad
Buffy.
film.
So it's Buffy.
Buffy, exactly.
But they were late 90s.
But still 90s.
Yeah. Both our films are early 90s.
Yeah.
So just quickly before we get in, should we do the next one? Pick the next one. So we're going to pick the decade. This is going to be for November. We're going to pick the decade.
So the options are from the 70s up to the 2020s.
Yep. And remember, these films we're going to pick are going to be...
I like how we could have done it on the screen like you did.
We could have done, but this is way more professional.
Yep. And it is...
80s?
It's almost stopped. Hit 90s again.
Oh!
Two in a row from the 90s.
So we can shake the coffin.
If it's vampires, out the window.
We'll jump out the window. Would you like to pick, sir? See them out there?
I think I picked last time.
I get to pick?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, I haven't picked in a long time.
I don't want to pick fucking vampires again.
Crumple. Oh, this feels... This was the first one I ever picked. Nightmare in the Title. Should we try to do a new one?
If you've already done Nightmare,
We've done it before.
Because I don't pick a Nightmare on Elm Street sequel.
No, they're all too good. They're not all great, but they're all too good for this. Killer Furniture. Was that a thing in the 90s? It became a thing in the 2000s. I mean, Rubber. There's a Killer Sofa.
Furniture. Rubber. Really, furniture. That tire furniture.
Oh, yeah. You could sit on a tire.
I'm pretty sure there's a film about a killer bed or something, or a killer. Yeah, there is. Killer sofa.
Yeah, there is Killer Sofa, but
killer furniture is going to be really interesting to find.
Do we want to try once more? And then if that's rubbish, we'll go with one of these.
I'll pick.
You pick. Because apparently I'm not very
weird
good.
luck.
You were there.
Yeah. This one.
What you got?
Haunted or cursed object. That's far more doable.
I feel like we've done that before as well, but that's doable.
So, a haunted or cursed object film from the 90s.
Oh, we did that for Countdown, Cursed for the Cursed Phone. Countdown versus...
Wait, that shitty app?
Yeah, that counts down to that. Yeah, awful film.
I hated that film.
Yeah,
that was like a 2000s pick then.
Yeah, and it was cursed object, but it was Countdown versus Polaroid.
I'm guessing you can take
cursed
a photo.
Polaroid camera. Yeah,
we could. The thing is, haunted / cursed object could also be tied in with killer furniture.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Tell you what.
And Nightmare in the Title. The Nightmare of the Cursed Bed. I've got it.
If we can find something with a cursed piece of furniture, it doesn't have to be killer furniture, cursed piece of specific furniture with Nightmare in the Title from the 90s, you instantly win. Doesn't matter how good or bad your film is. Okay?
Curse.
There we go. The coffin is away till Christmas. Although Christmas, yeah, we'll see. Will it be Christmas horror films?
Ooh, they could be fun. Santa's Sleigh?
We've not done that.
Bill Goldberg.
Oh, yeah. There's also, I think we did Silent Night, Deadly Night. Oh, okay.
It's my foot.
Yeah.
Killer. It was cursed item object, killer furniture.
And Nightmare in the Title.
Okay.
But predominantly cursed item.
Yeah.
Cursed or, yeah.
So if we can somehow get the other ones involved as well.
That would be incredible. Okay, so my film, today's episode was Children of the Night, 1991, by Tony Randall.
Your 90s vampire film.
Yeah. I am simply going to... The plot is very straightforward, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to just read it off Wikipedia because, as you see on the screen there, that is the plot. It doesn't go lower.
No, that's the whole plot.
So, before going away to college, two childhood friends, Cindy Thompson, and I don't know where we don't need the last name, Cindy and Lucy, decide to symbolically cleanse themselves of the quote-unquote dirt of their small town by swimming laps in a flooded, abandoned church crypt. Lucy drops her crucifix, which drifts down onto the submerged remains of an ancient vampire, Zakir, I think. Zakira awakes and kills Cindy. Ooh. Mark, we don't need the last names here. Mark, a school teacher from a nearby town, gets directed to Alberg by an old friend of his, Father Frank Aldin. Once there, he tries to help Lucy, as she now has become the target of town-turned-vampires due to her virgin blood. Lucy, Mark, and a drunken preacher make camp in an abandoned bit. See, this sentence here where it says make camp, we're already at like...
That's the last
We're at the last
half.
Yeah, the plot has just gone. Abandoned building outside of town to make plans to fight the vampire army. Utilizing the preacher's crossmobile, he has a van with a big metallic lit up cross on top, which they then put on the front like a cow catcher. They battle Alberg's entire... Alberg's spelled different. I don't know it's spelled right. Entire vampire populace, ultimately taking on evil Zakir. Once Zakir has been killed, the townsfolk return to normal, with some complaining of splinters in their chest. I did note that down. So we do actually get a background as to how the curse / vampires arrived.
Yeah.
Became one with Alberg, but it comes very late in the film.
Yeah.
This film is so fast paced, it's just constant.
Yeah.
It reminded me, it made me feel like brain dead. Not literally, but the film, Peter Jackson film.
Yeah.
Because this is also a horror comedy. I mean, it's more comedy than Motel Hell.
Yeah.
But it's kind of silly at times.
I was a bit confused, actually, at one point, because the preacher with the preachmobile was the town drunk.
Yeah.
And at the start of the film, he almost gets run over by that vehicle, which makes me think, how is that his vehicle?
I thought the exact same. And he's also played by Garrett Morris. He's been in a couple of well-known sitcoms.
He was the best actor in the film.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
He was Saturday Night Live. He was he was one of the members of the first ever cast, and he was the first black member of the cast for Saturday Night Live.
Oh, that's really cool.
And his drunk preacher voice sounds to me like when Kenan Thompson on Saturday Night Live does Bill Cosby.
Oh God!
Well, would you ever go to be drunk?
It's drunk. What's the singer?
It's drunk Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. That's it. Yeah, he's drunk Louis Armstrong. Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. Yeah, I specifically where he's shown in the first 5 minutes because we get quite a lot of shots of the town Allberg.
A nice establishment.
Nice
Get an idea of
establishment
what's
shot.
going on there.
We also get a shot in Allberg of the kid. We don't see one kid who's looking at porn magazines in the newsstand.
We do see him again.
Not till later. I was
he's the familiar.
Not till later on.
Yeah.
Not till later on, where he's basically working with. He's on their side.
His whole thing is he just wants to see naked people.
Yeah. The magazine was called Tartars.
I noticed that because all the porn mags look like legit porn mags, except for the one he picks out called Tartars.
Yeah.
Tartars, very saucy.
It is.
It's a solid joke.
It's pretty good. If I had a soundboard,
Auga!
I think we can both agree right now, just before we talk more about the film.
Yep.
This is the winner.
By miles. This fifth film compared to my choice, your film, is fucking Citizen Kane compared to my film.
This film's
shite.
Nothing special.
This film's not good.
Nothing special.
But it's miles better than what I picked.
Completely tolerable if you want to watch some bollocks.
Yeah, it's well made.
It is.
Yeah.
It is well made. It's got some. They love a Dutch angle in this film. The lighting is insane. The amount of backlighting.
For the most part, the sound's good.
Sounds great.
A few times the score's a little bit high, but it's not an issue.
I can hear what the actors are saying in this
Which
film.
does help.
That really helps.
And the actors know what they're saying. They know their lines. They've read the script.
There's no ad-libbing in this film. The acting isn't too bad.
I don't think there was ad-libbing in my film. They just forgot the script.
What script? The acting wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Especially Mark, a guy who plays Mark Gardner. I thought he was okay.
But Peter DeLuise. He is Dom DeLuise's
Dom
son.
DeLuise. Yeah.
He's his son.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he genuinely
I thought
is.
you were joking. Okay, cool.
It's not a very common surname.
No, it's not. One thing that really bothers me in this film,
and
it bothers me in horror a lot, is being vague. Characters being vague. As I said before, this film is pretty fast paced. Within 20 minutes, our main lead, Mark, who is the high school teacher who has been brought to the town with the vampires to basically solve what's going on. He's been brought there by the priest who's been dabbling in the arts a bit, shall we say.
No, he's not been brought there by the priest. He's been sent there by the priest. There's a difference. Because the priest doesn't go there with him. The priest stays in his own little town elsewhere.
Yes. Sent to the other priest, yes.
Because he's got two other vampires trapped in a room in his house.
Yeah.
One of them, I thought it was really creepy. Like during the day, one of them cocoons themselves, and the other one is in a bath with their lungs outside of their body.
But they end up both having their lungs outside their body.
It's really odd.
It's a nice. I've never seen it before as a design.
It's when the one in the bathtub wakes up and then kind of has her back to the camera and she's eating her lungs again.
Yeah.
And turns around and goes,
yeah, that was really pretty gross.
Actually, I like the way that the priest was feeding them. Leeches that sucked his blood, then he just throws the leeches in. They eat the leeches. That's how they get the human blood. It's a way of keeping them alive.
It is without him.
Quite interesting idea.
When Mark is in said priest's house, he is constantly saying, "What is going on?" And the priest may as well just be going, "There's no time. There's no. Just tell me.
Just look through here. Look, there's 6 seconds of sunlight left. How can he be that specific?"
Yeah, because he talks about his watch being very specific.
Yeah.
It bothers me in films like this so much when they don't just talk. Just tell me now what's going on. There's no time.
But at the same time, if you told me to come round and say, "I've got an issue, I need to talk to you about something," and I come round, you're like, "My wife, she's now a vampire." I'd be like, "Shut up, Tom." So you'd have to show me. I wouldn't believe you that she was now a vampire unless you showed me and I saw it with my own eyes. So
I
that's how I'll
guess-
try and defend
yeah,
the priest
I
there.
guess.
You know, the priest saying, I've got these two vampires in a room.
But a lot of the time when someone, like for instance Mark in this film, is saying, I don't understand what you're talking, tell me what is going on, the other character, maybe they won't say, there's no time to tell you, they'll just go into a story. Or just start rambling to themselves.
Also, Mark's creepy.
In what sense?
He's a teacher.
Oh, the age difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main character
Yes,
is
yes,
leaving
yes,
high
yes.
school and going to college, and he's kissing her
Yeah.
at the end. And she
Yeah.
she's asleep, and he kisses her, and she wakes up kind of going, ugh.
Yeah, we've established as well that she, Lucy, due to her virgin blood as well, it really is pretty creepy. So I did take quite a lot of notes on this because I watched this first. So we got the two towns, Allberg and River Junction. River Junction is such a generic, let's pick two words together, like, watched the Conjuring film the other night, and they're in Brookfield, and it's very generic.
Whereas Fear Street, the the two towns in the first Fear Street are called, I think it's like Somerville and Shady Brook.
Oh my
It's like,
god!
wow, they couldn't have
yes.
Happy Town and Murder Town.
That's it. That's completely it. But these two towns, they're showing up on the screen, but Allberg is specifically labelled as a peaceful and unassuming township nestled in quiet woods.
So that was just how they wrote it in the script, and it wasn't supposed to be on screen.
That's such a description. And River Junction was just small industrial town.
But we had to learn that because that is how they killed the vampire the first time.
Yes, which we learn later on. Basically, a European priest came over, started messing around with kids.
Which just the way they described it as well. Was just, oh,
Yeah.
great. Oh, the nonce vampire.
Yes.
Nonce Ferratu.
Oh, I need that soundboard.
No, that is too good
That's
for
too good.
That's a really solid one.
So the public were found out and they were going to take matters into their own hand with the priest. But before they could, the priest took himself and the kids to the crypt and killed them along with himself. So that basically started the curse, right? And do we get established that Zakir is the said priest?
Yes.
It is him. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it makes sense.
I think later on, when Cindy is saying, oh no, he came over here, the kids are still alive and he's still diddling them. Not her exact words.
Don't diddle the kids. Mustn't diddle.
Right, tell them. We've got the guy who works in the... I can't remember words, right? The Undertaker. He's going to do your makeup.
Oh, you were doing an always sunny bit. Yeah.
Well, you were doing Don't
I
Diddle
know,
Kids.
I
You're doing the
forgot-
exact same episode.
I forgot about that bit, yeah. So it's a pretty straightforward story. It very much felt like a made-for-TV movie.
I think it was.
I mean, even the way it looks,
Yeah,
is a made-for-TV movie. Yeah.
In fact, it's about 90 minutes, so that's a TV movie with adverts.
Yes, yeah, completely. What else did I get here? Oh, so the daylight just disappeared. So as you mentioned about the priest having the two vampires in his house.
Mm-hmm.
Now these have come on from they're a mother and daughter. The daughter is the one that got attacked in the crypt.
Yep.
And was killed. She'd obviously gone home, attacked her mum, I believe, because she wasn't an original vampire. This all started from Lucy being attacked in the crypt.
Yeah,
from dropping the
because
crucifix.
the crucifix woke up Zakir.
But the priest was having an affair with the mum all along, which is what's out of everything, that's what's beating him up. That's what's beating his conscience up the most, because it was his brother's wife. Not the fact they're vampires, it's the fact he had an affair. So he's kept them. But what I didn't get was the mum is full-blown vampire. The mum is full-blown vampire with teeth that she can't speak while wearing.
Yeah.
It's fucking like this. But the daughter is kind of not full-blown vampire yet. She hasn't got the teeth, she hasn't got the prosthetics on the face. She's eating the leeches. So I'm not really sure. Did you get anything?
No idea.
Because later on, the vampires are, they're like Buffy vampires. They've got the face transformations. They've got the fangs coming out.
Not quite Buffy vampire length of face transformation.
No.
Not Shayna Baszler, but, close.
But in that room that he's keeping them, he's specifically talking about, watch what happens when it turns to night, when they come alive.
There's 6 seconds of daylight left.
And
then he goes 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and then
daylight
there's still daylight. And then it
disappears.
just
It just goes. Yeah.
No, he just he knows when it's going to be an eclipse.
I mean, you can find out online when the sun's going to set, but there'll still be light in the sky. So we'll go. The daylight disappears. The priest was actually Cindy's. Wait, I got the name wrong. Lucy's uncle. Cindy. Wait. Sorry, Cindy and her mum are the vampires. Lucy is the young girl. Yes.
Yeah. Who escapes?
Yeah, I got confused.
They're swimming.
And also Lucy's nan, who really looks like Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre in this film. Really bad wig. You notice at the beginning.
No.
You don't notice. When Leatherface is in the kitchen in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he's obviously changed his attire. Big, grey, puffy wig.
Okay.
This is all I thought when I saw Lucy's nan in this. So she's obviously been turned into a vampire as well. Everyone in this town's been turned into a vampire.
Didn't take long.
It didn't
Except
take long
for the police
at all.
officer.
Yeah, she puts up somewhat of a fight.
Although she goes just mad in the car when she's taking Lucy back to her nan. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my husband has gone off for a hunting trip. He's gone for like 3 days. I don't know where he is.
She's lost Lucy.
Bastard! He's like, what the hell?
Yeah. I feel there always feels like there's a lot missing in this film. The priest picks up the phone and he has a message, right, when the last time he rang. And it's just like this,
Which makes no sense.
Gargling in the background.
But he picks up the phone and he seems to dial a number and then he's like,
Yeah, and this is Lucy's.
He's like 91.
nan's
He's not
house.
calling up an answer phone and keying in a number to listen to his own messages.
No. Which always baffles me when you see that in shows, like in Friends. I'm just checking my messages. Hey, I've never known that technology.
Oh, it definitely exists.
I mean, I've had a landline in.
No. So, did you ever have a landline with an answer phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never had to do that as a kid, obviously.
So yeah, once it was playing the message, if you pressed the right combination, the phone picked up on beep, 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 and then plays your messages.
Interesting. Old technology. It's the best. Yeah, we never know really. Did the priest ever say how he got the mum and daughter to his house?
Oh, he's having an affair with the mum, obviously.
Yeah, but as her being an actual vampire.
No.
It never states that either.
Well, she was there. The mum was there with the daughter dropping her off before they came back. So that's how the daughter got attacked. And then, I don't know, she went and attacked the mum, and then the mum came, and they didn't really explain it.
No, that's the thing. The film is incredibly fast, but I think it's a hindrance because it misses so many points.
That would be helpful.
Instead of going from A to B, we go, or A to Z, we go. No, what's the right?
We're going from A to D, but we're missing out C.
Thank you.
We hit B.
Thank you. There
quickly.
I forgot my alphabet.
There was no C.
Yeah, I forgot my alphabet. And mentioned the little boy at the beginning. He's not really set up. We see he likes porn at the beginning, but then about 40 to 50 minutes later into the film, he's trying to help our heroes, but then quickly, oh no, he's working with the vampires. He's not actually a vampire. We don't know.
No, he's a familiar. He says he's a familiar, and we know he's not a vampire.
Does he state he's a familiar?
Yeah, he says I'm a familiar.
Okay.
I work for my boss, Zakir. And then later on, he's running after our hero, who turns around with a stake, and the kid runs into the stake, gets impaled on it. And he's bleeding. I told you I wasn't a fucking vampire, as he just coughs up his blood and dies.
I appreciate they kill the kid, and they show it.
Oh, yeah, and the kid's coughing up blood.
Especially the fact if it is an actual TV movie, made for TV movie, not a film, a movie that was then just...
Especially 90s horror films. Very rarely get kids dying. 90s, 2000s.
Yeah,
It's why Mimic really stood out for me the first time I saw Mimic. The one set in New York, the cockroaches. Yeah, because one of the first kills is a couple of kids getting caught up in, I think, some barbed wire, and they were breaking into an old abandoned tube station.
More directors need to do that. It's a brave, bold move to do, because why should they be exempt from any type of evil? It's not nice to see. I don't want to see it all the time, but you shouldn't have to avoid doing things like that in horror films.
You heard it here first, folks. Tom wants more kids dying on TV.
I just want directors to be a bit more brave. That's all. We do get exposition very quickly when Mark is at the priest's house. When he does eventually describe what's going on. Yeah.
Sorry. It's like The Simpsons when they rebuild Flanders' house. Now, none of the other rooms have electricity. This room has too much electricity. This film. Now, none of the other scenes have any exposition. This scene has too much exposition. So,
really
I don't know,
did.
you might want to wear a hat.
Yeah. What else we got here? A couple lady puts up one hell of a fight. I'm just reading my notes here. A couple lady one hell of a fight against Allberg vampires. This is when they're taken to the party.
The lodge.
Yeah.
The hunting lodge where they're having a big party and playing bingo.
Big vampire party. Yeah. She puts up a hell of a fight. She takes out quite a few of them, I think. And then just instantly gets her throat slit when Zakir just has his big entrance with the backlight behind him. Now, the backlight is an issue in this film because they love a good backlight. Any scene in this film, there's a big bright light coming from behind to backlight things. Did you notice that? Like, it
was well lit.
Yeah, but a bit too much. A
Yeah.
bit too overly lit, yeah.
Especially when they were down in the under part of the
crypt.
The crypt that was flooded, and brilliant lights.
Yeah, there were like candles, but not enough to light what would be down there.
Whereas the complete opposite, when I was watching Witchfinder General,
oh yeah,
it's lit. Shots are either at daytime or they're kind of dusk, and you can barely see it. Or at one nighttime shot where there's one single candle lighting everything that's going on. They're realistic with their lighting.
That's what I want in horror. I don't, and this is another thing with the Conjuring films. Nighttime shots are so overly lit. You can see everything. But yet they're walking around with like a lantern or a torch. I'm like, you don't need that. Why are you carrying that? I can see perfectly around you. Why can you not? Like, if you do a nighttime shot, don't make it pitch black. At least let me see what's going on. But at the same time, make it dark.
Yeah.
Make it feel like you're really back to the original Texas Chainsaw where Sally is being chased by Leatherface. It's pitch black. Because there's no light around there apart from the moon or the odd light from the house that's nearby. What else have we got here then? I wrote down visually dark film with insane backlighting, just floodlights, quite hard to see a lot of the time. Our big evil Zakir doesn't really get much play in this film, only right until the end.
Yeah. And the very big, like near the right at the beginning, where he gets Cindy.
Oh, when they're in the crypt.
Yeah.
He
rises out of the water.
You don't see him fully.
Cool.
I think you see glimpses of his face and his body.
But the problem is because he rises out of the water, but he's holding Cindy in front of him, so she obscures your view of him. But that was a pretty cool shot.
It was a pretty cool shot, but I'm fairly certain you can see like he's either standing on the platform or...
No, he couldn't. He was floating on the water.
Because you never see...
light green glowing water.
Yeah, it was very light. You never see... a gap between him and the water, as if he was floating.
No, he was standing on the water. Chris Angel, mind freak.
Fucking Chris Angel. Have you got any? I mean,
this film wasn't great, but it was like a million times better than the other film.
It wasn't great, but I mean, I generally struggled to find a shitty vampire film from the 90s.
There were some good ones. Was the problem? Or some ones I've seen before.
Unfortunately, yes. Well, we don't do that here.
No,
we don't do that
I think
here.
Dracula 2000 or something is a shit film, but it's too good for this.
It is too good for this. When did Bram Stoker's Dracula? That's the 90s. With Keanu...
could not do that film.
No, I'm saying it's another vampire
way
film.
too good.
Oh, it's fantastic. Well, apart from Keanu Reeves.
Also, Blade. Way too good.
Yes. Yeah. Although Bram Stoker's way better than Blade.
You keep saying Stoker.
I do keep saying Stoker.
Bram Stoker is his porn version.
That's another film I watched. It's really good.
Oh yeah, stroking vampire steak, eh?
It's really good. There's a lot of hardwood steaks in that film. They plunge.
You are a strange man.
I am a strange man. Children of the Night, it's...
perfectly acceptable.
It is perfectly acceptable. I would never watch it again.
No.
But if by chance someone down the street once came up to me and said, "Mister, do you know a cheesy vampire 90s film to watch that isn't Blade?"
Starring Dom DeLuise's son.
Specifically, sir, starring Dom DeLuise's son.
And a member of the original Saturday Night Live cast.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Yes, sir. I know exactly what you can watch. Here you go. It's on YouTube as well."
In its entirety with Greek subtitles.
Were they Greek?
They were Greek.
Oh, I was wondering what they were, yeah. And it's also on the Internet Archive, I believe, as well.
Oh, cool.
Fantastic website for finding a lot of these things that you don't realise are out of the public or in the public domain.
Yep.
But it's a very straightforward film with a plot, like the setup.
Yeah.
The evil has been unleashed from this crypt, where it's kind of the swimming in the crypt.
They had their own way for how the curse came to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a Nazi priest.
It's kind of it's not lazy, but it's kind of an easy way to go. How can we do it? Let's just make him a nonce. It's fine.
As a priest, they'll believe it. Although this was 90s, early 90s, maybe they wouldn't believe it.
It's a little bit Freddy. I mean, Freddy was never, apart from the remake, set out as a child, like, sex offender.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit like Freddy. It's a good way to just make someone evil.
Extra
in
evil.
another life.
Another layer of evil.
Yeah. And I quite...
Look, I don't like the way he keeps stabbing people, but what's worse? Nonce.
It's way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse. It's way worse. I don't care if it's 27 stabs. It's, did you nonce him?
Did you nonce?
Did you nonce?
I'm not entirely sure it is a verb.
Well,
to nonce.
We'd stop saying that word now.
I think this video might get flagged.
I think it might.
Although I do think nonceferatu is a superb phrase. I'm very, very happy with it.
It is really good. That's one of your best, actually.
It is. Because normally they're just Simpsons quotes.
Yeah.
That's not a Simpsons quote.
I kind of just like how, as well, they have that tradition in Allberg where before kids you leave the town, you have to like sort of cleanse yourself by swimming in the crypt.
Yeah.
And the church itself is basically abandoned. It's run down.
It was flooded.
Yeah, it was flooded. Well, yeah, but it was flooded, but...
It was flooded to drown the nonce priest.
But the church itself on the ground level isn't flooded.
No.
It's just needs a bit tidying up.
Well, it's probably got a bit of damp now.
Bit of damp, bit of mould. Needs a bit of Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen in there. There's an English reference for you folks. There's a changing rooms reference.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I've just suddenly thought.
Go on.
All right, so the crazy town drunk is the priest, right? He's the preacher.
He's the preacher, yes.
Yeah.
Or he may have stolen said preacher's car.
He wasn't a preacher originally because he said his job was that he used to work at the mine and he was tasked with flooding the church super quickly by breaking down a wall.
Yep.
So he's not a priest. He's not a preacher. He's a former mine worker who became a drunk.
To be fair, he's pissed. He may think he's a preacher.
That could work.
He's really half cut.
Yeah.
He's really drunk in this film, but can handle the wheel of that van with the crucifix cowcatcher, no problem.
So you're seeing it as a cowcatcher. I'm seeing it more.
Is that not what they call the
the pointy things are knock cows out of the way.
Yeah.
But I was seeing it more as it's like a stake. If they hit the vampires, it will go through the front of them and it will impale them.
It's quite blunt.
Yeah,
apart from the end.
But it is what happened at the end.
Apart
They
from the
managed to
end,
do that. But I thought that's what their plan was.
Yeah.
Which is why when he was driving for the milkman and missed him, I missed that guy.
It's quite low as well on the car. It's just going to trip them up. But yeah, we don't know how the town eventually becomes full of vampires. We don't.
Sorry, just
the
end when they kill the big bad.
Or they kills the kid.
They're driving and there's a car parked and he hits the car and there's clearly a ramp directly off. You can't
of course
see.
there is. Of course
so
there
before
is.
it hits the car, it's already starting to flip, and as it takes off, that stationary car just explodes.
Yeah.
It was almost
What's
like
your problem?
going off the cliff and exploding in midair. It was like jump and then bang, exploding as the priest van rotates in midair. Starts going through a window which explodes before it hits the doors, and then the vampire's like,
yeah,
and then just waits as it comes crashing through the floor and perfectly impales him.
And I like as well, once it's impaled him, he explodes into a crucifix.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he doesn't actually explode. He sort of just manifests into one. His body then kind of melted and corroded on the crucifix. Doesn't he?
Then he's kind of just a skeleton dripping goo.
Yeah, a gooey skeleton, if you will.
Sorry, you said crucifix. I'm just straight back to Witchfinder General. I said it was a really well-made film. The opening shot of this film is just a camera looking up at some trees. Sunlight's coming through the trees, and the glare of the sunlight is creating a perfect cross.
Yeah.
Out. So, what a fucking establishing shot for this film.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, yeah.
1980,
I like that.
1968. Boom.
68, man. That's nearly 60 years ago. Wow.
Gotta do maths now, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes, I mean, we're not going to go shot for shot, scene by scene with these films on Two Films Under. We're kind of just going to shoot the shit about it.
I would just say this was a very watchable film.
It is a very watchable film.
It's not great. It's not terrible.
There's a lot of information missing in the film, but you can you don't need to think too hard. You can piece it together.
Yeah, you can work it out.
Yes, I would like to know how they became vampires. Why the lungs out of the body is quite cool. I feel like that's quite cool. How the mum, what she actually attacks the priest. She bites the priest because he kind of is succumbed to her, I guess.
Yeah.
By her
Her enchanting ways.
yeah, she portrays herself as human in a flowy dress, singing Kate Bush or something. Gets into bed with her and eventually succumbs to her. But once she's done that, she pukes up this silk-like
web almost.
Yeah.
But then cocoons her.
Cocoons herself, and then the lungs come out, and then she's like in a stasis. It's quite cool imagery. You've never seen it before.
It's an interesting way of doing the whole vampire idea.
It is. It's different. It's not amazing, but it's different.
Yeah.
And I appreciate they did that. Yeah, perfectly tolerable film. Not amazing. It's okay. I honestly, I'd watch this again over a couple of those Conjuring films. And I don't mean the title Conjuring, I mean the universe.
Oh, interesting.
Because I was annoyed with those films.
I'd watch this again before watching my film.
So we're probably not going to go for that much longer, so let's get this out the way. Your film for this episode of Two Films Under is called what? Do you need help?
Yeah, I did write it down.
There you go.
But it's very specific. So I picked it entirely because of the name.
Do you want it?
No, I got it here as well. Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell.
Now,
your first note is, okay, my film won. I guess that was after the opening scene. Now, this film, and I say film very loosely, Samurai
Vikings.
That's probably the sequel. Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell makes the first season of Jackass look Oscar-worthy. Because first season of Jackass was really kind of low budget,
very
handheld
indie,
cameras,
yeah.
A lot of guerrilla filmmaking. This is all guerrilla filmmaking. I was waiting for Harambe to show up.
Yes, to the point where I could hear the cameraman breathing. Did you hear that?
So there's one shot where they're indoors and you could hear him breathing a little bit.
Down the corridor?
Yeah, but the worst one was when he was outside in the graveyard walking backwards and then he stops. Yeah. Oh, he hears...
Fucking hell, look at that on Audacity. Yeah. Okay, a few things. I don't know what happened in this film. I
don't think there was a plot.
I don't really know the characters.
You don't know? Well, you got Alexander Hell and...
Okay, what have we got here?
Okay.
I've got...
Okay, here's my problem. After the guerrilla filmmaking, I said, audio isn't bad. Then wait. Then I said, the shot freezing when they swing their crowbars to attack, rather than showing any impact, is hilarious. Then I said, I take back saying the sound wasn't bad, it's now awful. So basically, the first time somebody spoke, it was okay. And after that, it was the moment everything else happened.
Is that in the audio in the room where there's about 10 of these biker vampires around the bald-headed guy?
And they have a little fight right at the beginning.
Yeah, the audio at the beginning was
okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The rest of the film, I can't hear what they're saying half the time.
Nope. The very generic score is way too loud most of the time.
Really loud.
And I genuinely think they used a video game soundboard for some of the fighting sound effects.
Oh, yeah, a lot of this. And was there a Wilhelm scream in there?
Multiple times.
I'm fairly certain there was, yeah. So, the characters, I mean, this film is on YouTube. This quote-unquote film is on YouTube. If you watch Red Letter Media, like I said, this is pure best of the worst. It is indie as they come.
2 character names I wrote down. Alexander Hell.
Oh, I got Mr. Hell.
And
I didn't get his first name.
Alexander Hell and Lucifer Jr.
It now is... Okay. Who's the bald guy? Is he Lucifer?
No, I think the bald guy is just
Jacob.
like some bloke up on Earth.
Okay. Mr. Hell, Alexander Hell, is the long-haired, blonde-haired biker.
Yeah, he's the writer, director, and star of
he's Scott Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get into him in a minute.
There we go.
Because I have his website.
I'm pretty sure it's him because no one else would be in this
Are
film.
you aware of this? His website.
No, I just went on YouTube.
Look at the
found him
film
there.
facts. We'll get to this in a minute.
Have you seen the IMDb page for this?
No.
3 people gave it 10 out of 10.
Were you one of them?
No, they are people who have got no other reviews, so they were in the film and gave it 10 out of 10 and left.
Brilliant. That's a good way to do it. That's brilliant. So we have
There's a third character I didn't write his name on. It's Katana.
the Asian guy.
Yeah. Let's give him a generic Asian name. Oh, but the thing is, when he said Katana as he was holding the sword, I thought, oh, is he just naming the sword?
The problem with him, I swear he states he's 1,000 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, then he says he watched the pyramids get built.
He didn't say which one.
No, he did. I swear he did.
He said the pyramids, but he didn't say which
I'm
pyramids.
fairly certain he says.
He might have meant the glass pyramid, the one that used to be Blockbuster Video in Watford.
I was 1,000 years old, is it that?
Well, no, if he's 1,000 years old, he could have seen that about 20 years ago.
Stop defending this.
No, I'm not. It's awful.
I can't remember his name, though.
Katana.
Oh, his name's actually Katana.
Yeah, his name. The Asian guy's name is Katana.
So he joins forces
with Alexander Hell
to fight the bikers, the vampires from hell.
Yeah, but it's called Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell. Only one person in this film is a biker, and it's Alexander Hell. No one else is a biker. No one else is shown on bikes. They've got jackets. No one else at any point is shown on a motorbike.
But isn't Mr.
Alexander Hell has a motorbike, and
he
he escaped from hell. He was in hell at one point. I don't know why he's called Alexander Hell.
So the title's right then. He's a samurai.
No. The title is Samurai Vampire Bikers.
Plural. So
from hell. He is the only one who has a bike, it seems. And we see him at the very beginning. Just the camera's being shot across the road. He's waiting to pull out into traffic for way longer than it needed to be in this 52-minute runtime. And then he pulls out, clearly onto just a regular road.
Yeah.
He pulls over to get a hooker.
She is superb.
She gets on the back.
She is superb.
The thing is, she gets on the back of the bike and then you hear the noise. You know when your car is going and you don't realise it's going and you just turn the ignition and go... His bike makes that noise before he pulls away. And they don't edit it out.
What? No, we ain't got time. We haven't got time to edit.
This film had no editing, it felt.
No.
Even the part where characters forget their lines or forget that someone else is going to say something. So, like, I'm talking, you have a line.
They talk over each other.
You forget your line, so I keep talking. Then you remember to start talking. So I pause, let you finish, and then say again what I already started saying.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That scene
you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about.
It feels like that scene is over, and then she goes again. You know what you're talking about, and then they reset and carry on that scene.
You don't know what you're talking about, though.
You don't know what you're talking
Oh, no. You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, you don't. Marcus, you don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know what you're talking
He's
about.
human.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
But the guy she is talking to,
he's our head
actor.
vampire.
Decent actor.
Out of the film,
compared to everyone else.
Yes. Out of the film, yes, he's okay. Yeah.
The bald guy, the main kind of bad guy on Earth, very bad.
It feels like he's playing people against each other.
Yeah.
Is that?
We don't know why.
I couldn't hear. I don't know.
All right, so I recorded 11 seconds of this and sent it to my girlfriend to watch. And I just said, this is the film I'm watching right now. I'm not going to watch it with you. You'll see why. She watched it. Texted me back, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It was just a little bit where they were talking and there were a few cuts. I just said, you can hear the camera cuts. That's how bad the sound is on this video. There is no sound sweetening. You can hear the audio going on. So when they cut the camera, the audio just... and then comes back again.
Yeah.
So there's an early scene where the main kind of... Not Alexander Hell or Katana, but the English cop guy.
I forgot about him.
American cop guy who's hunting. Is chatting with a former vampire who claims that she's not a vampire anymore, right? They're having this long... It's about 3 minutes long and it feels longer.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Because they filmed it with two cameras. They had the hard cam, the steady cam on a tripod, which seemingly was black and white.
And then
they had the handheld cam from when they were facing who was talking.
Yeah.
Which, if anything, had too much colour, and they looked a bit kind of purple hazy.
It's very oversaturated.
So we have both of them together with no colour, and then too much colour, no colour, too much colour, too much. Oh my god!
My note here. Where is it? Suddenly black and white, because it just cuts to black and white for some reason. And then here in the same room, same shot. Do you notice the pinboard?
Yeah, the shapes of the cross on his pinboard. And the thing is, he was talking about like an Asian country, Cambodia. He was talking about.
Oh yeah.
But I could have swore he said, "There's no vampires here in Cambodia." And I thought,
Are you in Cambodia?
But no, he's back fighting Alexander Hell or something. Okay, fuck it. Who knows?
I mean, this is the worst film we have ever watched. Not just on Two Films Under, but on this show, the Dreadcast. In the 3.5 years this has been going on for.
This is the worst film I've ever watched.
This is the worst film I've ever. Yeah,
okay,
this is the worst piece of media I've ever watched. Fully.
This is 52 minutes long.
Yeah.
It took me 5 goes to get through it.
3 for me.
First time I started watching it, I stopped after about 2 minutes. Second time, I got about 5 minutes. I got midway through that scene with cop guy and former vampire girl talking. I'm done for a bit. Third time, did about 10 minutes, got a phone call. It's like, thank whoever this is, I don't care who it is. Oh, yes, I do want to take a telemarketing quest. Thank you. And then I ended up powering through about half hour in a row, which I'm a fucking hero for that.
Anyway, I could think to talk about this film, because of the fact we don't really know the plot.
There wasn't.
There's some biker vampires that need killing.
No, there are some vampires, and there's one biker. They're not vampires.
There's some greaser, black jacket vampires that need killing, and we have some group of heroes that do it. Whatever. We can't hear the film. The production's awful.
Yep.
So the only thing I could think of was talking about the characters in it. So we got bald-headed man who we think is the puppet master.
Right. There's a bit where you have got Alexander Hell.
Yeah.
And he's walking like through these Japanesey looking type woods, because every now and then they have something.
Oh, that's towards the end.
This is the middle of the film. It's when he meets Katana for the first time.
Oh yeah, where they have a fight.
And Katana's sword it's katana. It's just in the ground.
Yeah.
So Alexander Hill's walking. Oh, look at this! And picks up the sword and starts doing some really shitty pretending, samurai. There's some sword, and then Katana jumps off like a small log and then comes flying from
in slow motion.
He jumps off a small log, and then they get a camera shot looking up, so he's jumping over the camera. Oh my god, you're Alexander Hell! And then they have a fight in which I can only describe is they stand completely still and take it in turns to kick each other. So
in slow motion.
Yeah. So Katana kicks Alexander Hell, who falls over, who gets up. Katana then stands completely motionless as Alexander kicks him, and he falls over.
Nice and prone.
Gets back up. And then Alexander stands they just completely stand still and kick each other, and you get like a video game sound effect 4 or 5 times. Then it's like, yeah, okay, I guess I shouldn't touch your katana. The fuck?
And then they walk off.
And then they're team.
Then they walk off. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
It's just like They Live. When Roddy Piper fights Keith David in that amazing fight scene.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like it. It's all I could think.
Or the South Park version where it's Jimmy versus Timmy.
Yeah. That is brilliant.
One of the greatest parodies they've done.
They've done that. They did that so well. So, okay, so Jacob, our puppet master, if you will, I guess. Katana, one of the hunters who comes halfway through the film. Giggity.
He was trying to help Alexander Hell. Because the guy who's kind of manipulating them is trying to get Alexander and Katana to get the rest of the vampires back into Hell. Because he originally released them in exchange for Alexander's soul or something.
You really did your homework on this
film. I watched this film. I'm trying to put it together again.
I couldn't. I said, it's the worst film I've ever seen. It is on YouTube. If you enjoyed us
it's
about this
YouTube
shit,
in its entirety on the guy's official channel, and it's had 3,000 views total.
Okay, the comments are turned off though.
Yeah, I
wonder why. Go check it out. Seriously, do go. Just even skim through it, and you'll get a.
Jump in maybe half hour in and watch for 30 seconds just to watch the quality of the movie.
Yeah, you'll get an idea of what we are trying to discuss. I want to talk about another character quickly. The hooker, the blonde woman. Yep. She's superb. She's wonderful. There's a point where she's surrounded by the vampires, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And they're getting a bit grabby, a bit handsy, and she's, "What do you want from me? Sex?" And that's her line.
Yeah.
And then we see her later on. I think she's with one of the vampires. Who knows? And it's just in the corner of a room.
Yeah.
And someone comes off screen.
Oh, it's the policeman.
Is it the policeman?
He walks off screen, stabs him with a.
She just starts stroking him. Like, "Are you okay?" But before that, she's talking to him. She said, "I've done all the bands. I just love guys in bands." She's like,
I was in a band in hell.
She's talking about. She's like, "I've slept with like drummer, the guitarist, the bassist. I love guys in bands." And then that's when the cop comes in and off screen and kills them. She's superb. No idea what her name is. Who? I mean, we've got the
You got the disappearing Japanese goddess.
Oh, well, she's part of the what would you call it at the end? You've got one after the other of
The
like
gauntlet.
enemy. The gauntlet. Yes, there's a gauntlet of enemies
So
through
there's
the
just-
woods.
One of them is just this young guy in what look like black pajamas and a
Ninja.
mask,
They're
and he
ninjas.
comes out, and almost every fight, Kitana or Alexander Hell give the other guy, "Here, take my sword so I can give him a kick. We don't want to use a sword, we can't do any special effects. Here we go. One little kick, guy goes down, does a roll, great, he's dead. Move on to the next
But we
part
can
of the
slow it
gauntlet."
down to make it look cool. He's a ninja.
It's a lot of slow motion in this film.
Well, because this film was probably 40 minutes long. They slowed it down to pad it out.
The Zack Snyder effect
Yeah.
for 300.
Great film. So this gauntlet at the end is like it's like a ninja. Then we got someone dressed like Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, waving his nunchucks around. Then we get spooky geisha ghost who appears and disappears.
They weren't nunchucks. They were sticks.
Were they nunchucks?
No, because they weren't nunchucks. I was seeing Steve Blackburn with his sticks.
Yeah.
Because they weren't nunchucks.
Like tonfas or
No one knows how to use nunchucks, especially in this film. It was sticks. It wasn't even tonfas, because tonfas are basically like a nightstick. They got a handle.
Yeah.
This was just like
Sticks.
drumsticks.
Okay.
But like different colour. Kick. Dead.
I've just noticed another thing that's not in line on my notes. After the cop kills the vampire next to our hooker,
Yep.
he turns to her and says, "Just say no to vampires, kids." like it's a dare moment. Just say no to drugs. The film feels so ad-lib, like we mentioned earlier, all the way through. There's a scene with Alexander and the head vampire. It looks like they're sitting in an alleyway and they're talking like, "Hey, how you doing?" "Yeah, not bad." Yeah, you know, yeah.
Hey, Alexander. Hey, Marcus, what's up? Up out of hell, huh? Man, how'd you get up here? Ah, fought my way out. Probably the same way you got out, huh?
Nah, Lucas gave up a bunch of souls for me.
Well, each their own. You know how it is, man. So, how you like it here?
It's great up here, man. What are you kidding? There's beautiful girls everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I've been here before, you know, so,
It feels so ad-lib.
There's a
Like,
bit where Alexander and Katana are walking through the graveyard. As I
oh
said,
yeah,
with
the
the
graveyard.
heavy breathing
Yeah. Cameraman.
cameraman. But
Scott Shaw,
Alexander just
probably.
walk along, just pointing like, "Hey," to the gravestone. "Hey, I know that guy in hell. He's all right. Hey, I know that woman too." Although I should point out the way I'm saying the line is much better than the way he was saying the lines.
Well, you are an
Academy, no. I am an award-winning actor.
You are an award-winning actor.
A NODA-winning actor, I'll have you
Yes,
know.
yes.
National Operatic and Drama Association.
Yeah. I thought there was more to the graveyard.
No, that was it.
That was it.
Oh, no. At one point, Alexander and Kitana are sitting in the graveyard, just like a picnic or something. And the bald cop walks over, and he's like, "Hey, have some more respect than do this in a graveyard." Then he just leaves. And what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. Well, we could say that about the whole film. It's a mess. It's a mess, and I'm so happy you picked it.
It's so bad.
Because it's nice to get these every now and then. Like, if you picked a feature film...
Sometimes you have a film with a stupid name, and it ends up being really fun.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, Clown in a Cornfield is
yeah,
dumb name.
You watched that during the summer,
But
yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. Eight-Legged Freaks, stupid name.
Very stupid, good fun.
Fun film.
Yeah.
Vampire Samurai Bikers from Hell, on the other hand, not fun.
Would it be different if you move those words around? Vampire Samurai? Or would it be Samurai Vampire?
From Hell, Bikers Samurai Vampire.
Samurai Vampire, I'm thinking Bela Lugosi as Dracula with a samurai sword. Vampire Samurai. I'm thinking, you think ancient samurai, feudal Japan, but
also a vampire.
But also a vampire. Now that a feudal Japan story, but they're vampires. It's a bit better.
The struggle to be bikers though.
Oh, I forgot bikers comes after this. Okay. Not bikers. Cavalrymen. So, vampire samurai cavalryman from hell. How's that?
Samurai vampire.
Get to it, YouTube. Scott Shaw. Now, Mr. Shaw, the director, I found his website because we've got no more notes to talk about with this film.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got some more notes?
At one point, I said, "Is this fight in slow motion, or has my internet farted?"
Bit of both, maybe. Was it a bit of both?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Here's the line, because I always get wrestling involved somehow.
This
whole movie feels like a mid-90s WCW Dungeon of Doom promo.
Oh, with the smoke machine and the set at the back. Yeah, fair enough.
Hulk Hogan. The Dungeon of Doom's monster truck is more powerful than Hulkamania's.
So this is Scott Shaw.
Yeah, Alexander Hell.
This is Alexander Hell. This is his whole website. He has books.
How to make a film for $4.
He has novels, poetry books, martial art books, books on filmmaking. This man had the goal to make a book on filmmaking. Okay, but what we want to do is look at Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell. Look at the facts. Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell was one of the first independent feature films that was shot on videotape to receive international distribution. Allegedly. This Zen
so saith Alexander
was one of the first, if not the first, feature films to be shot on high-8 video and transferred to 35mm. This film was produced with the premise that it would be offered for wide release in Asia and made available to all age groups. Thus, it was intentionally created with no nudity, gore, or foul language.
No.
There isn't.
It was written by two people. It was written by Kenneth H. Kim and Scott Shaw.
Yep.
Kenneth plays Katana.
It's like a college film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Many other players from the film also appeared in Scott Shaw's Samurai Johnny Frankenstein. I'm sorry.
What a name.
What is this? There they are.
That's the same two guys.
Oh my god. Samurai Johnny Frankenstein.
A Scott Shaw Zen film.
Samurai Johnny Frankenstein is a martial art based action adventure that draws its influences from the film noir of 1940s.
You've missed the top tagline.
Created by the military to kill. Only one man could stop it. This film finds Hollywood private investigator Sam Rockmore joining forces with Sci-Tech 342, aka Hal, who is half man, half cyborg, on a mission to rid Los Angeles of crime. So they're a double act. Okay, that's another one. Scott Shaw won Best Director trophy at the Tokyo Experimental Film Festival for this movie.
He was the only film.
He must have been the only one. I mean, even the artwork, even the poster, the /DVD cover is just...
Sorry, he was half man, half cyborg. Right?
I was about to talk about...
Anything but this.
Okay.
He said he was half man, half cyborg. Cyborg is a cybernetic organism, so a cyborg in itself is kind of part human, part machine.
Yeah.
So he's half man and half human, half machine. So he's a quarter machine.
Like fucking man, babe.
He's got a robotic arm.
Yeah. But the font work on his art...
That is just clip art. Sorry, a word art.
Yeah, it is.
It's 90s word art.
I forgot about that scene. Hell. Where it's basically just a
corridor.
Yeah, or a car hold. There's a Zen filmmaking is clearly... It must be his production company.
Wait, go to the store. Where is it?
The store? Well, oh!
No, the Zen filmmaking store.
Wow. He's got a lot of work out. What have we got here? Frog Warrior.
Armageddon Boulevard.
Superhero Central.
Hitman City.
Count Vlogula. The Rock and Roll Cops.
See, I want to see Dr. Acula from Scrubs.
Yeah. Yeah, Scott Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. He falls into the category of...
I guess he's living his dream.
Yeah, he falls into the category of
He's like Tommy Wiseau, but not as good.
Neil Breen, and whoever made Get Even. If you've ever seen Get Even, you'll know what I'm talking about. Incredible. And
As in, I find it non-credible.
Yeah. Speechless, actually. It is certainly a video on the internet.
It is. It definitely exists.
I always forget how to say this. Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell is not the winner this week.
It is not.
Never getting that 50 minutes back.
52.
Granted, now I will give it one thing.
It was short.
Experiencing something like this is more fun than experiencing a 5 out of 10 that can be mediocre and boring. Because this is so shit, you're kind of aghast so much going, this is utter bollocks.
It depends. You see, sometimes if a 5 out of 10 is at least shot well, you can appreciate it that way. Like
I don't know.
A bad film that's well shot, so you can at least hear what's going on, see what's going on, maybe understand the plot narrative. That could be helpful.
Yeah.
This was more kind of pulling teeth.
It was.
I'm glad I watched it just so I could bitch about it.
Well, that's it.
If I watched this and wasn't talking to you about it, I'd be like, why the fuck did I not stop after 5 minutes like I wanted to?
Yeah, I get that. And I feel like we've had fun discussing it. It's a fun film to discuss about.
It's more fun to talk about than to watch.
Oh, no doubt. It's more fun to discuss than, say, a 5 out of 10 that may be boring. Some of the films we've done on two films under in the past have been quite a slog, I found, to go through because I was so disinterested and bored.
The one you picked, Beyond Evil.
With John Saxon.
I found that offensively dull.
That was the film where the car drove off the cliff.
Yeah, and exploded in midair. That was the best part of the film.
It was dull. And that
619 Evil wasn't great, but it was better than...
It was better.
Better than this.
I think that's what I'm trying to get across. That sometimes these can be at least more fun for what we do here in a discussion sense.
Yep.
Not a viewing pleasure sense.
I do feel, genuinely, that me and you, with a few of our friends, could make a film at least equal to this.
Oh, without doubt.
Possibly better.
Because we have ears as well and can hear if I can't hear what you're saying.
Literally, one of our friends is legally blind.
Yeah.
He would set up shots better and do the sound better than this by miles.
Oh, without doubt.
Yeah. You could build better sets. I could act better acting.
To be fair, I think this whole film was shot on locations. I don't think they had fake
It feels
sets.
like one of them was like, oh, I'm the janitor here. You can, at night, you can probably film in this corridor.
Give me 10 minutes. I don't think they used, I think it would have been way funnier if they had some awful sets, for sure. But they've definitely got on location, I think, the whole way through.
Yeah. With no permits.
God, no. So there we go, folks. What more is there to say? Go find it. Just go watch it.
For a couple of minutes.
Don't
Don't put yourself through the whole film.
Samurai Vampire Bikers. Oh, God.
Samurai Vampire Bikers from Hell. I'd rather watch Biker Mice from Mars on a loop.
Yeah. That was pretty good. So Clear Cut Winner, Children of the Night.
Samurai Cop.
Samurai Cop's fantastic. You've seen Samurai Cop, right?
Yeah, I'm just picking another trying to think of biker film. Biker Mice from Mars. Vampire film. Vampire 2000, we said.
Dracula 2000.
Oh, Dracula 2000.
Yeah.
From Hell. Oh, there's literally a film called From Hell. There we go.
Very good film. Yeah. So I think that's about wraps it up.
It really does.
I think that's about wraps it up. So what do we get for next time again? Remind me.
We've got 90s, and then we got Cursed or Haunted Object, and then also, if possible, Murderous Piece of Furniture, and Nightmare in the title.
Well, that's the last kind of...
That's the Holy Trilogy if you get all three, though.
So we'll get around to that in November. We need to talk off screen what we're going to do next time. Next couple of episodes.
Yep.
I have a few in mind for the rest of the year. I'd like to pinpoint here and there. And I'm sure you will as well. The films you might want to talk about.
You could watch Witchfinder General. We could talk about that.
Maybe. Why not? Yeah.
I mean, classic Vincent Price.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's probably the oldest film we may have done actually on the show. So
Ooh.
yeah, I'll look into that.
I've watched older.
You've what?
I've watched older films. As part of my October thing in the past, I did...
for the challenge, yeah.
I can't remember the film's name now. It's a guy who gets his hands cut off and replaced by someone else's hands, the hands of a murderer. Then his hands trying to kill people. Basically, it's
That's
like
a cool
Hell
concept.
to Pay.
Yeah.
But it's an old black and white film. I think it was about 30 minutes, so 6 minutes long or so. And I think it was on the BBC iPlayer for free. It's like one of the golden oldies films. I can't remember its name now, but it was an interesting one.
Interesting concept, yeah, for sure.
So I'm thinking of watching Freaks, you know, the really old Google.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of watching that. I've not seen it. I know a lot of it from the kind of weird takes.
Add it to your list.
Yeah.
So, if you like the widescreen, it might need a bit of tinkering, need a new backdrop, because you might think this is a video game podcast, but it's not. We may go back to the other design. Who knows? I keep forgetting the camera's there. I keep looking at the screen.
Up there, hello camera.
Look over there, over here, over there. That is 2 films under. Next 2 films under probably towards the end of November. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Check us out on all the usual places you'll find your podcasts, all their streaming services, YouTube, and all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
All the social medias, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky. That's the 4th one. There we go. Dreadcast and all of those. And do again, check out the TikTok, because I will be catching up, hopefully posting your film a day.
Or any suggestions you can think of for us to add to the coffin, to the Raven-sized coffin.
Good.
So we pulled out.
Very good. That's
we pulled
very
out today,
good,
like haunted furniture and stuff, killer furniture, which is I think a ridiculous idea. I'm sorry, I know you wrote that yourself somehow for some reason.
I think Aidan may have came up with that one.
Oh, so anything I'm going to poo-poo, you'll say was Aidan.
Yeah. Well, he's not here
fair
anymore,
enough.
so I can put it on him. It's fine.
So any ideas you think would be an interesting
concept
section of horror we could add to the thing? You know, like a possessed item, which I think we've got today, actually possessed a haunted item.
Yeah. Anything like that you just poo-pooed. Yes.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, no, please do send them in to the
thedreadcastpodcast@gmail.com.
Or just on the YouTube video comments or the audio streaming comments. Anywhere
Or just tweet him.
Or just tweet. Or message us on social medias, yeah.
Yep.
I think that's about it. So,
if you've stayed this long, thank you very much for remaining with us.
If you have stayed this long, holy shit. I don't even want to be here any longer, to be fair.
Watching this video will be more entertaining than watching Scott Shaw's latest one.